Natmore is deep acting remedy. It has complaints from grief, fright, anger. Natmore person is very reserved, independent, has respect for those around him, very organized, programming everything, disciplined, dignified, affectionate and generous, caring, has too much sense of duty. He says that people trust him and share secret with him, that is confiding. In Natmore, we can see elements from abuse in marriage, children abused, ambition deceived, suppressed anger, emotions, silent grief, honor wounded, love disappointment, discords from being neglected, losing money. They are very secretive. They don't share or express their emotions. Silent grief, emotions suppressed, grief from love disappointment. They like sad music. They are very sensitive, sentimental, sensitive to criticism and opinion of others, to rudeness, reprimands, quarrels. They are very emotional. When they are emotionally hurt, they are unable to answer, aversion to answer. They have anger after being abused, consoled when, anger with taciturnity, anger from love disappointment, anger when they have to answer something, irritable when questioned, when spoken to, irritability with sadness. There is aggravation from consolation, rage. When she is telling her symptoms, there is aggravation. Natmore person, when they are talking, they talk with their eyes closed and tell their problem with their eyes closed. Talking, eyes closed with. Natmore wants sympathy and consolation, but there is aggravation because they feel they are being pitied, fear of being pitied. So there is aggravation from consolation. They do not like jokes, jesting, aversion. Anxiety about future, about health, anxiety from anticipation with uneasiness and anguish, anxiety about business. If the time is set to do anything, any task that he has to do and finish it by this time, there is anxiety. He becomes restless. Anxiety, time is set if. They keep washing their hands, want everything clean, cautious. Natmore falls in love with married man. Natmore feels that she will be betrayed or disappointed by the person she trusts. There is also fear of being hurt, humiliated, rejected, of being pitied, fear of robbers, fear disease, hypochondriasis, fear of black dogs, ghosts, evil, fear of failure, fear of falling. She dwells on disappointments, past disagreeable occurrences, grieves over them, recalls them. Natmore broods over the past. He is worried about the future, absorbed in the thoughts as to what would become of him. Thinking about the complaints aggravates. When Natmore is hurt, they withdraw completely. There is great sadness. He becomes sad, aversion to company, wants to be alone. Sadness when alone, sadness from grief, love disappointment, from music, suicidal disposition. Thoughts disagreeable, thoughts of the past, suicidal thoughts, thoughts of death, death desires, despair about the future, about the recovery, weeping, anxiety after, weeping at night, weeping when alone. Natmur cannot weep in front of others, even though he is sad, weeping when telling their sickness, sobbing, weeping with, weeping spoken to when, weeping, consolation, aggravation, when pitied or when thinking of the past events. It is difficult for them to express their feelings, but when they express or tell their feelings, they become sentimental and weep. Marked disposition to weep, sad, weeping mood without cause. Company aversion to, wants to be alone, avoids people. They don't like presence of strangers. This can be seen in children. Aversion to strangers when passing urine, or aversion to presence of strangers, stool during. They cannot bear to be looked at, evading the look of other person. Aversion to family members, to husband, to certain people. They don't want any fuss. Fuss is a display of unnecessary or excessive excitement. They don't like it. Want to be alone, want to be quiet. Aversion to quarreling, no sense of duty. They keep postponing the work, laziness. They become discouraged and discontented with everything, ennui, and there is lamenting. Natmur can be averse towards the family, but they are very generous towards strangers or outsiders. She feels she is not good enough. Wretched looks. She feels unfortunate. Feeling of being estranged from the family. Forsaken feeling. Feeling of not being loved by parents or friends. Natmur is also a remedy for homesickness. Want of elegance, dress aversion to, in sadness. She feels she is not appreciated. She is criticized, insulted, thinks that she has neglected her duty, has done something wrong, doomed being, reproaching, blaming oneself and also others. They also curse others. They feel there are thieves in the house. They wake up and search or look around if there are any robbers. Forgetful, makes purchases and goes away. Weakness of the memory. Natmore has ailments from ambition deceived, competitive. There is jealousy from love disappointment, and they can become suspicious, envy, hate. Hatred towards the person who offended him, wicked disposition, desires everything what the other person is using. Natmur wants to marry a ideal woman. Natmur can also be dictatorial. They can also make plan for revenge. In the next video, we will see the physical complaints which Natmur has because of all suppressed anger, suppressed emotions and disappointment. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Like and share it, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.